Hello and welcome to Watson's Weekly. I'm going to attempt to summarise in 3 minutes what I think are the most important and interesting economic and commercial events of the week just gone. Do you think I can do it in under 3 minutes? There's only one way of finding out. So here goes. The US announced its worst quarterly GDP contraction since World War II this week, which is something that Trump must have had at the back of his mind when he mooted the possibility of delaying the US presidential election that's due in November. He couldn't do this even if he wanted to, as he needs the vote to do so to pass the Senate and the House of Representatives. Europe was put into chaos when travel restrictions were implemented on Spain this week. This is probably going to make domestic travel far more likely and should benefit companies such as Airbnb, as they also cater to people who want to get away but don't want to travel abroad. In the UK, Boris Johnson announced a ban on junk food ads involving 9 o'clock watersheds and potentially a complete ban on online advertising. I reckon this was in the offing for a while, and the government is just taking the opportunity to introduce it when the industry can't really fight back. But this is just an opinion. This was a week when Congress vented on tech giants Amazon, Apple, Facebook and Google. But let's face it, these companies, apart from Google, unveiled stellar results this week as they benefited greatly from lockdown, and Congress can say what they want to, but they can't really do anything. Congress is, however, writing a report that could see its recommendations influencing the future regulation of big tech. Talking of tech, TikTok's future continues to hang in the balance. The latest is that Trump wants to ban it from America and that buyers won't save it. However, he has been known to do this kind of thing as a negotiating tactic in the past. In the meantime, Facebook has been trying to tempt TikTok creators away to their soon-to-be relaunched rival service called Reels. There were a lot of developments for companies who are affected by the increasing trend of working from home. According to the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors survey, 90% of estate agents and landlords expect firms to reduce their office space within the next 2 years. However, while we're at home, it seems that we are doing more DIY, which has been benefiting Travis Perkins, the owner of Toolstation and Wix, and cooking more of Gusto's meal kits, as the company has just announced it will be taking on another 1,000 people to keep up with demand. We're also ordering more online, which means that firms like UPS and FedEx are able to put up their prices, and British consumer goods company Reckitt Benckiser, which owns brands like Cillit Bang, Dettol and Harpic, is benefiting from us all being more hygienic. I hope you found this roundup useful. If you're interested in getting more information like this, as it happens on a daily basis, please head over to watsonsdaily.com for more. After all, there's only so much I can tell you in 3 minutes. You can now also get Watson's Daily as an app in the App Store and on Google Play. If you want to hear a more detailed version of my weekly summary when it comes out, please check out my podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts, among others. Thanks for watching. Watson out.